Ryan.
Thank you, Speaker. My question is to the Prime Minister. According to Oxfam, over the last year, 17 more billionaires have been added to Australia's billionaires list, now at 178. This time next year, do you think there should be fewer or more Australian billionaires?
That question I've got some difficulties with because it's asking for an opinion, and you can't ask a minister regarding their opinions. Otherwise, we would be here all day if that was the case. Order. But just to remind all members that they can't ask ministers or prime ministers opinions, and it's not the responsibility of the PM. So we'll have to be lenient with this one, and the Prime Minister will get some latitude in answering this question as a result of the way it was asked.
I thank the member for Ryan for her interesting question. I will make some comments about aspiration, though. What I want is for people to be as successful as possible. Now, for most people, overwhelmingly, that's not about whether there are more billionaires or not. It's about whether they get a roof over their head that they own. Most Australians don't aspire to be billionaires. What they do aspire to, though, is to live a life of comfort, is to be able to retire with decent superannuation, which is why we're putting that in place. They aspire to, if they get sick or their kids get sick, to be able to get health care through Medicare. And one of the great things about this country is that when Kerry Packer had a heart attack, he ended up at my local hospital, Royal Prince Alfred Hospital, and he got the same care in the emergency department as my mum, the invalid pensioner, did when she passed away, having gone through the same level of care that Kerry Packer got at Royal Prince Alfred Hospital. That's what they aspire to. They aspire as well to make the most of themselves, and that's why we're investing in early childhood education. That's why from this year began the fair and full funding for every student in every public school, as well as in every private school across Australia. They aspire to make sure that they are able to live a life which is free from conflict as well, which is why we work in the international community to build relations in our region, which is why Australia is a voice for multilateralism and those institutions that we think is important as well. When it comes to, I got a question earlier on about living standards and the quality of life that people have, just a few fun facts. Living standards were up over the last year on the annual basis. Living standards were falling 1.5% in the quarter before we came to office, 1.5% in just one quarter. And the latest OECD data shows that living standards are growing almost 3 times the OECD average of advanced economies. And so my government is absolutely committed to a better quality of life overwhelmingly for Australians, which is why, as well, when we've had to make difficult decisions, like on where income tax cuts will be targeted, we've targeted it at low and middle income earners, which is why also we support the minimum wage increases that were granted by the Fair Work Commission.